Hello, it is Wednesday the 23rd of June in 2021 and I'm just going to show you a little bit around our garden. And first of all, the rose up on this wall is absolutely superb. Sorry it's a bit wobbly, just in hand, there we go. It came actually from a cutting many years ago from our very good friend Eva, who has this rose climbing all over her garage, and she lives about 50 miles south of Vienna. Anyway, that's absolutely superb. There's the lavender just about to come out. It started life as a ball and then just about to flower. The pond is doing its stuff. It's making funny gurgling sounds. It's a bit low, but that will come up. And then coming round, we have got so many foxgloves. It's unbelievable this year. It's wonderful. And we've got some agapanthus there just coming out. There's another one there. And spinning round, we've given some bamboos which are just coming through at the back there, and they're going to go up the fence there. And each one of those 3 pots has got a bamboo in it. And this is just for fun. This is squash, and again I hope to grow those up the fence, and they're in the pot with a standard box, believe it or not. And again, should do nice things with the hedge with the fence. And we're being visited here by bees and so forth. More box. More box hedging. And this is a sambucus, or sambuca, thinking about it, which is a black version of elder. And these are said elder flowers. They smell absolutely gorgeous, actually. And then looking back down to the pond, through grasses, another box. And coming back round. Everything is absolutely just coming into season. One homemade hotel for our little friends. And moving up here, we have a variety of hollyhocks and black currants there. And I think somewhere in there there's a raspberry. Yuccas. The irises have just gone over, but there's a vestige of just a little bit of blue left there. And looking backwards to the house, I've let the Acer grow a bit this year. It was looking a bit compact, so I'm hoping to bring it back to sort of a reasonable size. We've got some apples, not that many, which seems to be nice. I counted 6, which is not that many. It did have lots and lots, but they were very small and didn't do a lot. But now we have a few really tasty ones. Many bees on the digitalis, that's the posh word for them. And then coming up here, more hollyhocks and raspberries. Black currants just coming on stream, as are the strawberries. We've been having strawberries now for about 2 weeks. Broad beans, lots and lots of broad beans. It's one of my favourites as it happens. And then up in the top sitting area here, this is the bonsai nursery, where they're not feeling very well or just want to bring them on a little bit. And I just put them up here so that they're out of the way but developing nicely. And we've got daylily that sort of appeared from nowhere, but there we go. Now just come down this side under the, looks like confetti, but the rose petals. And this is the runner tunnel. And the runner beans are running. Oops. Beautifully, we're about right up to the top now. So we should have a good crop of runner beans. The order has been in a pot for a long time. I put it in the garden. It's thoroughly enjoying itself. And now we're looking back down. Let's just go down the steps. Planted some alliums, onions, want a better word, and they have been fantastic this year. Absolute favourite of Chris and mine. They're going over on these seed heads, looking rather like the coronavirus virus. Daylilies just about to come out. Let me just zoom in on this. Bees still liking it. Herb garden, all the usual suspects there. And moving along. Blackthorn, this was absolutely covered in flowers, and now the leaves are coming. So that's due for a repot, and again the lushness of the growth of the bonsais. Very, very pleased with it. And that's even a rosemary bonsai. And we've got Scots pines, Chinese elms, field maples, copper beech, alder, more copper beech, Scots pine at the back there. And this juniper is doing ever so nicely. I'm trying to rescue this camellia. It was planted for a year in the main garden. It just didn't like the soil, and I think it's recovering. I've put it in there. And tomatoes. All that lot, plus others we've given away, came from a tomato which we'd bought from an organic farm in South Devon. And I saved the seeds, and voila, more tomatoes. The big fella is developing nicely now, the big juniper, and we're coming around now to the better trees, shall we say. I'm in the process of putting a watering system up, overhead watering system, and then running along the guttering of the shed. You can see the pipe work, and that's just simply going to spray down onto the trees. If I'm feeling particularly lazy at home, well, we've got a timer, which when we're away. I just noticed I'm stood in the way of the sun, so I'm moving out of the providing a shadow. And then, oh yes, and then this little juniper, it's an absolute cracker, this one. And there's the base of the watering system. Coming into the shed part of the entertainment, chilies are coming on beautifully, and French beans who are there just sort of climbing up everything in sight. No idea what that is. I put up these flowers occasionally, and we've got basil and so forth. Through very grubby windows we can see what else. Anyway, quick swing around the garden. Hope it was interesting. Bye for now.